questions, brother?
Nope, I want an arrogant bastard to start and some fish tacos.
That's perfect. You got it.
Yeah, it's been a long week, so
Let's get you hooked up, man.
let's go.
Let's
I got
do
about leave the beer menu.
Okay.
You can take that one.
All right. Did you want a pint or pint and a half?
Give me a pint because I'm going to try probably a couple more. So.
Yeah. So a little faster today.
Yeah, we're taking the red eye home to Boston. We have a ride on the other end, so
Oh yeah.
no worries at this point. I'm
You're so far away from driving at this point, I'm not even concerned.
I want to be snoozing on the plane.
We can do that. Figure that out.
Snoozing on the plane.
Make that happen for you.
So, here we go. What is it? Tin Can Airport. Tin Can Airport is like a Tin Can Tuesday, except we're at Stone Brewing in the airport here in San Diego. I'm gonna do a little live streaming here. This is a great place. We'll show you the beer taps here in a minute. I want to try all of them, but I just don't have enough time right now.
Like $1 million.
Oh. Yes, you can. Absolutely. Love it. Out in the East Coast, nobody checks anything. Over here, everybody's checking. I'm like, yes, please, check again. You want to check one more time? Hang on, everybody.
Sorry to interrupt your
Hold on.
call, man.
No, we're doing a little live streaming. It's my YouTube channel. We do like beer reviews at breweries and stuff.
Oh,
and,
nice. Okay.
Yeah, we do zoo streams, and I do all sorts of stuff. I call football games, sporting events. We're all over the place. So.
Sean Paul.
That's it.
All right, Sean.
Thank you.
What do you like, Sean and Paul, or just Sean?
Just Sean.
Just Sean.
Sean's good.
Just Sean. I'm Ken. It's nice to meet
How
you.
you doing? Nice to meet you.
You too. Look at the head on that beer, brother.
Love it. This looks great.
Before you put that away, I was going to get a card also to start your tab.
Oh,
And then
absolutely.
I won't ask you for another thing.
Sure.
I promise you. Go ahead and get those fish tacos started for you now.
Yeah, great.
Please enjoy.
Thank you very much. Hey, do you guys mind if I pop my gimbal up here on the counter? Just so I don't have to hold the phone? Yeah? Yeah, all right. I love it. So, man says get you up on the gimbal and here we are. All right. Oh, we got enough juice here to go. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
My pleasure.
Yeah, that'd be great.
This one is made with the beer that you are drinking. It's an Arrogant Bastard hot sauce.
Oh, okay.
It's barrel aged, so it's smoky. And then I've got the Tangerine Express, which is made with the Tangerine Express. It's more tangy and mild, citrusy.
Oh, no. We are hooked up here. All right, let's scroll back through the chat. Let's see who is here.
Hello, sir. How are you?
All right, so I'm scrolling all the way up. I saw Pearson Coach. Hello, fellas. SoCal, what's happening? Nice to see you in here. Dallas. My flight is I'm sweating to death. It is so hot out here. My flight leaves I board at like 7:45. So and right now it's I don't know like 5:30 or something like that. So we have some good. We got a good amount of time to go, and I get to get a ride on the other end. So the producers pick me up. So,
How long you been? Material.
oh, all right. So hello, Alexander. Hello, Chad. Yes, that is happening. We're gonna sleep the whole way home. We're on a boat off at Dana Point. That is awesome. That is awesome. You were drinking, but now you're out of beer. That's sad. Ball will post by noon 10. I don't think so. Home slice. Pretty hard. Gosh. I won't recommend it. Oh, party foul. Just checking the overhead bin? Sure. All right, so here's what we did. Our first, so here's their counter. Nice place. Got some TVs here, right? And then come back here. So this is where we're sitting. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Starting to get down to M&M's.
Uh-oh.
A lot of M&M's.
Stand by. Gonna plug the gimbal in here. Let's plug the gimbal in. That ZooStream like tanked my battery today. And everything is just out of juice right now. But being the streaming professional that I am, I always carry my weapons of war, so I'll get you all set up here in a minute. I was a little delayed coming. Whoop, here we go. Perfect. All right. Okay. So, we were a little delayed coming into the airport. Unfortunately for me, the ticketing counter did not open until like 5:15. So like I got here super early. I was here at like 4:30, hoping the ticketing counter was open. You know, to come in and get settled a little bit. A room 10 triple. All right, I'll ask. But here's the first thing I got.
There, right?
So the first thing I got, that's the arrogant bastard.
Look at the head on that beer. I poured that beer 5 minutes ago.
And
It's still there.
And there is the hot sauce he was talking about. So this is the one that goes with it. And that's the Tangerine Express. So we'll flip it around so she don't have to be. That's okay. So, and I got me some fish tacos, which we're going to show you right here. So we ordered fish tacos. I don't think I need it either, but so this is a really cool place. I'm loving it so far. But ooh, look at that! Cheers. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me for the week.
I've got 2 stone.
It has been quite the awesome week. So, what's up, Kate? Yeah, it has nothing to do with the upset stomach. I'm just hungry. Stomach acid running wild on me right now. Damn, Mary, Rich girl, I'm gonna have a bar like that in your house. All right. PB whiskey, yeah, they got some screwball over there. I love it. So I gotta ask them for room 10, huh?
You go, he doesn't sweat. And I go, I didn't say, of course I sweat. I don't sweat. And you said it again. Yeah, he doesn't sweat.
Milkshake stout.
It's not true.
I see an FML on the other side. They got that Stone IPA with the green cap you guys saw. Arrogant bastard. National House 1-5. Wanda. All right. Now we're gonna try some fish tacos here. The other ones we had down at down Wonderland were incredible. That That OB Brewery was fantastic. Solid. Solid tacos, man. Black IPA, that was awesome, huh?
I feel like craft brewing is basically no, I do that all the time. So I like that.
I'll tell you, it's tough to find a good dark IPA. Those are tough to come by. So, it's gonna be what, about 8:30 right now back home?
Yeah, let me know.
Saturday night? It was called a Wookiee. How do you go wrong with a Wookiee? 8:45. Minor key, huh? They have a dark hair coach. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm gonna take you off now.
These fish tacos are spot on, man. Alright, Chester. Who's Chester? Huh. We may have to try that FML. Wookie Jack, huh? Oh. Yeah. I'm sure this will get some sort of copyright notification. Always does. This place is really cool. One of the probably one of the nicest airport bars I hung out at. Most of them are nice, but not this nice. This is really nice. Firestone looks like it's back now. Room 10 Illumination. Oh, let me see if I got this right here. So, here's the list. Here is the list. I'll let you check that out for a minute. Yeah, we're good. And then this is the rest of the list. So, that's what we're picking from. Cheers to everybody. It's been an awesome week. Yep. It's been a fantastic week. Man, we had a couple breweries. We had this, that sunset was incredible. Hit the zoo today. I mean, and I didn't stream everything I'd gone to either.
The burger's very good.
So I had their I had the Stone IPA at the zoo. It was one of the zoo offerings. So I picked one up. It was good. It was real good.
All right. Well, welcome. Yeah. Definitely the best of the airport. For sure.
4 hours.
Oh, yeah.
3 hours. Non-alcoholic beer.
Could I have some non-alcoholic? Real?
Man, I've not gotten any bad food this trip. No. Sometimes like airport food, you kind of, it's all right, airport food, you know. This is like really, really good. Oh, I got your peers. Wow, wow, what a lineup for a show.
And I travel with you durable on them. You're going to get a lot of alcohol.
Yeah, of course we don't have it here. We have a very low alcohol type of Guinness. It's 4.7%.
I love this alcohol.
Oh, really? Got that Japan G, huh? What's that? Or Japanese, Asian, or Asian.
That's what I said, Coach. That was a great lineup, right? Virginia Beach.
Like a red flag.
That's very cool.
Right.
Yeah, the something and it's worth with microbrew beer. But if I drink like a Budweiser or something, but if I drink microbrew beer,
I wonder if you're just allergic to the hot.
maybe what the wine does it. If I drink a scotch, I wake up in the morning and it's gross. So.
Tell you what, like, I would kind of like to.
Look, I need to go to church.
Not that I do a lot, but like. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it definitely is saving a lot of money. I wish I found out about it a lot earlier.
Yeah?
I found out about it
Oh, wow.
Man, if you guys are ever in the San Diego airport,
Yeah.
you gotta come down here and have these fish tacos. They are so good.
Did you go to the doctor and like get one of those panel tests?
So I have always had problems. Like I wake up very congested, it's like bad, big black dots under my eyes.
You do like a gut reset.
So I had a doctor checking me out and never figure out what's wrong with me.
Put you out drinking? Shocking.
The doctor does the colonoscopy. I was telling him about it. He's also a psychiatrist, he's a psychopath, and conversation about it. And he said, why don't you let me do it? Put your back on. So he did it. Oh my God, what if you did? He showed me my throat was all scarred. I don't know.
You maintain. All right.
I'm Italian. Italian.
Five?
We drink wine.
Yeah.
My grandfather used to take on bread and strip it in wine from when I was 5. So I was always allowed to drink. My mom had a liquor store in Sacramento. And
That's exactly what I needed.
never like Bible study.
That was good.
Always going to walk in and get a couple of course.
Oh, yeah.
It was never, like
Those are some good tacos, man.
Thanks, brother. Glad you enjoyed them.
Woo!
This kid's
never realized it, but I
Can't be representing San Diego with bad fish tacos.
throw up. Like,
Yeah, I'll tell you what. the food scene in this town has been incredible.
Thank you.
I've not had one bad meal or one bad drink anywhere all week.
What a great thing to say.
Yeah, it's like, you know, so being from the northeast of Massachusetts, our craft beers are a little different. They have a little different feel to them.
You guys do a lot of hazies.
Yeah, there's a lot of hazies, and they're a little bit like heavier.
Yeah.
Whether it's light, dark, in between, the beers are heavier. Out here, the beers are like refreshing. They're all light. Even the dark beers feel kind of light, and they're all like flavorful, man. And the hops don't like punch you in the mouth like out the East Coast.
They used to.
Man,
That was the thing for a while.
Right,
all
it was
the
like
West
hop,
Coast
right?
beers were really, really hoppy. And so I guess the styles have changed. People don't want that.
fantastic.
Yeah. One of our bigger sellers now is this Mexican style lager.
Is it really?
It really is, because that beer you can drink all day long. You know?
So I was at the San Diego Zoo before I got here. They were taking that beer, they were mixing it with Bloody Mary mix,
Yeah.
and doing like some sort of spicy,
Michelada.
salted. That was it.
Michelada. And we even sell.
That's wicked funny.
We make
I do both. But I like
our very own
Make your own
michelada.
michelada mix.
That's right.
That's incredible.
It's not like Bloody Mary mix. We make
I'll be
a
right back,
separate
okay?
mix for that.
Oh, you do?
All right.
Bloody Marys are thicker. It's a thicker mix.
Yeah.
And a michelada mix has got to have a little bit more lime juice in it.
I'd never heard of that before I got here.
It's a South
So
Dakota
incredible.
Sorry, I'll eat a part.
Everybody all the way that way.
You watch your filthy mouth beers. Sipping on some salsa. No, I mean shine. Man, nothing wrong with a little moonshine. The beers they had out here were just so like drinkable. Just it was like nothing ever really sat heavy. You know, like sometimes you drink a beer, even a craft beer, that doesn't have a lot of fuzz, but just sits heavy in the stomach. Many of the beers that sat heavy in the stomach. It was really a weird thing.
Is anyone else getting a Bloody Mary?
Kelly, are you doing Bloody Mary?
Mother Earth Brewing Company.
She saw
Mother Earth Brewing Company. They have the Cali Creamin' Creamsicle. It's a creamer.
Did you want to taste?
PB banana sandwich. Wonder, Mom. So what's that? Just like a little screwball with a little liqueur, like banana liqueur, and it's like a 99 bananas or something.
Thank you.
That's an interesting comment. For sure. This big old group just hold on up to the counter. Oh yeah. So now I have to decide on my second beer. Is this arrogant bastard's great tea? I did not get French fries and the fish tacos. They came with chips and salsa. I am, Coach, yes, I am running the Red Eye into Logan. Yep. Ooh, rum runners, Miramar. That's bushwhacking. Wow. You were getting last night. How many did you rip through, Coach?
I want
Tito's. Yeah, Tito's in like soda water. Get you, man. That stuff will sneak up on you really quick. But I need to get me another beer here. So they have a Coach. That's a lot of work, man. That is a lot of work.
So you got theirs.
Tangerine Express. Ooh.
Are you guys hungry? Or
They have a Belgian white. I may try that Belgian white next. Dayfall. Dayfall.
Hey, I just
Could choose that. It could go for Fear, Movie, and Lions. I don't see Rune Nation or Rune 10. I'll ask maybe if they have it in the can, but I doubt it. ACOID? What the heck is ACOID?
so you guys got what you need.
Oh yeah, we were told that they're out of it.
FML. FML is good. Oh, Fear Movie Lions. FML. Okay. So that's the next one. FML is the next beer.
Okay. Good choice.
Really? Oh, Chad, I wish I could remember the name of it. It's tough. It's tough to find a good black IPA. Do I? I don't know if that's such a good combo. Flying the red eye back to Boston in like 6 hours. Trim Tab. Where's Trim Tab out of, Coach? Where are they? Old school West Coast. Okay. Take the middle seat. I think I have the window seat, which would be great. I may upgrade when I get to the counter if they have one available. So these flights, cross-country flights, the JetBlue, they have 2 upgrades, and I know one is available for sure, and that is the extra room seats. So they're a little bit wider. You get like an extra 7 inches of room. So I don't know if it's really worth $140 to upgrade, but because I have a window seat now, they did have one of those open on a window seat, but they have a mint class in this airplane where the seats lay flat. So I may upgrade to that. I may use my JetBlue points if they have one available, and just pick one of those, and then 10 minutes after we're off the ground, I may just, if I can get one, lay the seat back and snooze all the way home in comfort. So I looked a little earlier. It wasn't totally full, but it was surprisingly full. I would figure on, a Saturday red eye that not a lot of people would be heading back to Boston. I figured the Sunday flights would be totally full, and your Saturday flights would not be. But I guess if you were here all week and you leave Saturday night, get back, you get all day Sunday to recover. So, Fractal Brewing Project, huh? Oh, in Huntsville. All right. Was it a nice place, or was it like a moonshine shack out in the woods? Alexander, we are at the San Diego International Airport. Coach, I tried that, but they had no direct flights. They were none available for me, so my work's paying for the ticket, and this was the most direct I could get. It's the only non-stop I could get. So I took it. On the way out, it probably wouldn't have been a problem, stopping at a couple of airports or whatever, but on the way back, taking the red eye, I didn't want to stop in Chicago. I think it was O'Hare, or go to BWI and have an 8-hour layover before I get on the plane for an hour and a half ride. That just didn't make sense to me. Yeah, it feels like it. I'm telling you that y'all are lucky that you're here because this stream is going to have copyright stuff all over the place, and they're going to want me to replace the music, which will then lay over all the audio. So I can only imagine this, Slipknot. So be glad you're all here watching it live because once it gets, you know, edited, I had to actually edit. Oh gosh, what was the? When I went to Half Door Brewing on Monday, I had to edit that out for like. It ended up being like 4 to 5 minutes of time over like 2 segments. And then when I was at the church at Lost Abbey Brewing, same thing. I had like 4 or 7 minutes in there that I had to edit out because of some song on the radio. Yeah, you know what? I have found that sours are now coming a little bit not so sour. They're mellowing a little. I remember when sours first hit the scene, and in the craft beer scene, man, they were like, it was like sucking on a glass of Warheads. It was bad.
I gave my sister a avocado tree for her housewarming present.
Yeah.
And that was
So,
like 15 years ago.
the co-host and the co-producer are really big into sours. They like them a lot.
Dark chocolate raspberry? Oh.
Yeah. It's like literally having a money tree.
IPAs, yep, base sours, yep. Oh, this song is 100% going to give me
I'm like,
a
ooh, dark chocolate
I hear
raspberry.
it's the beginning of Ghostbusters. I don't know if they're going to play it, but is the influencer waiting up for me? What time is it? It's 9 something there right now, so she's probably sleeping at this point. But if I'm lucky, my producer's watching. She said she was going to try, so
Yeah, that's it.
scatterbrain on the rocks.
One trier.
Oh, you just don't like guacamole? Oh, that's interesting.
Before Pop steals the rest of my birthday bottle. All right. I don't know what they do with dark chocolate raspberry back there, but it does sound really delicious.
Do you like
I think the package was empty.
I'm a big girl.
Of course, everybody likes Twix. Kit Kat, my daughter.
I love Kit Kat.
Oh my God.
Question is the Twix left or
you have to
right?
put them in the freezer.
That's the important question.
Or the fridge, if you want it too frozen.
Kit Kat, she was just like, she was
This song, 100% gonna have a copyright against
Feel
it.
that. I used to be like that. I guess when I was a kid, probably about like Three Musketeers.
So try to limit the shenanigans. I love it. Oh, you got Brian. I told you, man.
Where is
That screwball, that peanut butter whiskey is like incredible.
So, I'll take care of that.
So now, what are all my East Coasters doing?
So, all right. So
How about my peeps in Canada? What time is it for you right now?
we got pictures.
What are y'all doing?
And then we filled up the pictures.
Yeah, I was like,
to the leg sand.
I love that stuff. Chill. Screwball, peanut butter whiskey. Oh, bring it on.
You can undo this. This pops off. No,
Chad sounds like he's making a good application.
So
Recovering
it
from.
actually fills pretty fast. First, you have to
Messenger
defrost
track.
it, right?
Oh yeah, the Drinkers Guild, the DGs. There's only 3 of us currently.
Sky, you want to show the tempo?
Oh, a slow drip of lager,
Show the
huh?
tempo?
Good beer. Oh, that FML double IPA. We may have to bring Taint in. There's a couple people we may have to bring in. Oh, it is nothing like the Lollipop Guild.
Got it.
Oh, no.
Alcohol probably around 9:45. Food probably around the same time.
No way. That was the worst idea in the entire world, the Lollipop Guild. Look at me. I got like color to them, like red. I feel it. I feel like the guild had dreamed the leader. That's right. Those days are long over. Well behind us. I'm trying to forget those days. Can I get an FML?
FML? Yeah, of course you can.
All right, anyway,
A couple
so
of local
first you-
breweries
you
in
defrost it there.
Destin. Oh, you want to hit up? Chad, that's great. Be curious to hear what you think of them. What you get and
Then pull the thing and it just
Dr. Drop. Uh-huh. Dr. Drop.
into a pitcher and you filter it. You
Roll
fill the
baby.
and then you open up the top and start pouring hot water through it
There you are.
until it comes out clear.
Cheers. Enjoy.
Thank you.
What?
All right, so we get the
we get a step
FML.
ladder, we get up there.
Tavares scored the Loose, tied it. Oh, they're 1-1.
Doesn't have any yellow.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd love to see them.
But it took me
Soap drop. Dope drop.
10 minutes.
What else drop? Hope drop.
A good 10 minutes to get it. Again, that's not the
Okay,
instructions.
so,
were, like they hit a piece of
We got
paper.
ourselves a little FML. Soap drop.
Yeah, you got it.
Soap drop. So we got a little FML. Cheers, you guys. Let's see. Oh, it's got a good nose on it. Ah, I like that better than the Arrogant Bastard. It's like you bend over. Oh, that is such a good beer. Look, right? Look at that color. Look. Look at that. It's like a great color. It's like the perfect pour. Good nose, great flavor, great body to it.
Sorry, this underbed.
That's a really good beer. Thank you very much, viewers, for not steering me wrong. I should just drink them out of the can. You never see the color. That's old school. Yeah, maybe Pierce. I'll have to go over and Brian's Discord. I might be a member over there now.
Give you a receipt, you can print one, and give you the option.
Okay.
Old school West Coast style. Man, that is a really good beer.
We're giving the kitchen people a
The
kick.
beers are just getting better now, so we have high hopes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, send it to me. Yep. Give me a DM over on the Discord server. That'd be great.
Well, I know why I did it, but
Patreon, with revamped benefits. Does Brian do Patreon? Did I miss that? Right now, I don't know, because I can't see like a list of people who's in here, but if you're new here, you know, you can do like Patreon, you can support content creators by sending them like super chats. Some of them have like monthly subscriptions you can sign up for. The ones I've signed up for are relatively inexpensive. It's literally like $2 a month. It's just to help support them a little bit, but the Pete McDevitt Show's one. He's been a huge supporter of me. Samuel B12. On the Go with CeeLo's another. So if you've not heard of them, all really good content creators you should go and check out. Brian and Amanda is another one. One Little Spark is one I'm a fan of. Who are some of the other people? Gene Fitzmagic, I really dig him. He's got some really awesome podcasts coming up with like legit A-list producers and celebrities that are going to be on his podcast. So he's really kind of taken off. Oh, it's not Brian and Amanda
Brian
anymore?
Nacho.
Is it just the Brian show?
It's so funny. Very protective of his Kit Kat.
Oh yeah, all of us, that's like our candy for all of us. So, yeah.
Oh, Florida Park pass holders. Okay. That's really cool.
It's hard to work in the
FPP?
public sometimes. You get stressed out. You need some candy, you know? We can't drink off of that.
That's awesome.
Are people doing chemicals?
So, there's a bunch of them. JSA Creations is another one. I love what Joey's doing over on his channel. He does a lot of Disney stuff, you know. There's just so many good ones out there.
But all in all, this job.
Oh, and now the secret's out. We'll just keep that here. Since this will be copyrighted and private, you know, set to private instead of public, it won't really matter until I fix it. If I fix it. I'm assuming most of this music in here is, this stream's gonna be like one big copyright thing.
You know?
Gene does good stuff. Yep. Coach, they sure are, man. You can turn them on anywhere and you know you have nothing to worry about. Ooh, yeah, an Imperial Stout. I've had a couple of really good Imperial Stouts here this week. I was at Half Door Brewing down the Gaslamp District. I was over at Lost Abbey. I was over at the church. Both of them had really good Imperial Stouts over there.
But like I was talking about food and like somebody would yell at me and I'd be like, and then like somebody else at the table would come up to me and yell at me about like, you know, those merchandise not having prices on it. And I was like, you want to know the price?
You and Stouts don't get along anymore. What happened? Did y'all get into an argument?
It's been a strange like.
Ah, 1050. I gotcha. I like most triples. I do like, I pretend, I really, not pretend,
They're not Ted Lassos,
I
huh?
tend to prefer like triple Belgians. Oh, messing with your stomach, yeah. Yep. I can see that. This will be interesting. I've never taken a red-eye flight before, so this will be a first for me too. There have been a lot of firsts on this channel this week. There have been a ton of firsts. So you know what's funny is I was never a big like stout guy or porter guy until I started brewing my own beer. So and then because of the way I brew my beer, it was it changed my flavor profile internally a little bit more, so it's a little more tolerable. I have found lately though that the Imperials and the IPAs that I've been trying have been like a lot sweeter, and they haven't tasted like burnt tree bark, so it's been really good. I'll try any Belgian ale, you know, which is kind of why I want to try that Belgian white. I'm not big on the Belgian whites usually, but it is a Belgian beer and I typically like them. But at least Belgian doubles, if not a triple, those are so dang good, man. Red Eye from Seattle. Woo. Triples are a headache in a bottle. It's those tannins, taint. It's the tannins, man. It's all about the tannins. Same as wine. You know, if they can strip some of the tannins out and still make it a triple. A Stone Belgian with you. You like stouts and porters? Yep. The my producer is typically a fan of a good stout. Sometimes a porter, you know. She started out in the Guinness realm, and now, you know, she likes one every now and then. She seems to have taken a liking to hazies lately, which is great. Christine Machado, what's happening? You're sub to 5 Disney streamers. 6 if you include me a couple times a year. They've gotten too cute lately. Go Yankees! Oh, coach. Hey, did you see the Red Sox? I mean, all right, it's spring training. I mean, it's nothing to get excited over, but the Red Sox have been doing okay. I think I saw them the other day. They were playing the Mets, and granted, it's the Mets, but it was like some stupid score, like 13-5 or something like that. So you should all be sub to me, especially if you're in blue. Yep, that's exactly what happens, Coach. Speaking of co-hosts, I would love to get back into getting together with my co-hosts and going out and streaming once a week. There's a really good, we have really good chemistry together. Like just in general in life, like we've known each other for so long that it's crazy. If you listen to my producer and her producer, they're like, it's the same person, just different bodies. So it's almost scary. All right, Coach. Yeah, that should happen. You guys would 100% get along, without a doubt. Oh. Pierce, I don't know if this world's ready for that day. I don't know if they are ready for that day. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm ready for ya.
I'm telling you, Coach, she is. She's your kind of people, man. It's like the same vibe. Same vibe. Picture me, but in like a female body. That's what we're talking about here.
You have a full
maybe
bar as
not
well there.
picture that, but you know what I'm saying. Cheers. Here's a little FML. And for those of you, the internet we needed some pumped. Staycation at your place. Well, don't tempt me with a good time. So, for those of you just joining us, we are at Stone Brewing in the San Diego International Airport.
Thank
They
you
have
so much.
a really, really nice bar in here. They've got a ton of taps, and they have a full liquor bar. Y'all want to see it? There it is. Double taps, full liquor bar. Y'all need to get out here. This is
One and done there? Should I close it
this
off?
is one of the nicest airports I've ever been to.
I just had a feeling. She didn't answer
The warm part, Chad. It's going to be the warmest part of Florida he can find. No, that's Ken. He's been helping us tonight. Good dude. Yes. Yeah. Right down, 90 miles. 90 miles off the coast of Cuba. Yeah, the West Coast kind of where it's at. Like, right, like warmer waters. So. So. Yeah, we are familiar with the semantics that go on in Florida. Yep. Shenanigans. The shenanigans that go on down in Florida. We are intimately familiar with Florida to Cape Coral. Nothing further north. Oh, Sarasota. All right. Oh yeah. Coach is going where it's really warm. He'll never see snow again in his entire life. Hurricanes are like blizzards, but with rain instead of snow. Debauchery is 100% true. The Space Coast. Well, Sarasota to Cape Canaveral is probably what, like 3 to 4 hours? Nothing saying he can't go and catch the rocket launching. Oh. Coach, that's pretty cool. I'll rebuild on the same destroyed property. Like every other Floridian does when that happens. They're like, nope, demo it, put something new. Actually, Coach, you might have the upper hand there since you have a skill set that lends itself to that stuff. Yeah, quiet. Coach has nothing to fear. He's got the skills to rebuild. He'll see the hurricane coming, go out and order all the wood he thinks he needs. And in like 2 weeks, he'll have a brand new house put up. Rebuilt twice in the last 19 years? No way. That's incredible. A week early too, yep. The week before, Coach has a whole truckload of 2x4s, plywood, some 2x8s for rafters. Oh, you grew up in NOLA. Should go back to some of last year's streams when I was down there. We had a good time in NOLA last year. Ooh, Pierce, that's terrible, man. Oh yeah. Which one, Coach? The Urban South? The Urban South Brewery? That's just saying that may have been my favorite. They never adopted East Coast building codes. So you know what's really, really strange here is that a lot of the overpasses to walk over the trolley and stuff, and even some of the buildings, they have a lot of sway to them. It's like that whole earthquake proofing stuff they do out here. It's really weird to feel like when stuff starts to sway, because like, you know, back east, our stuff's not made for that stuff, so we just, you know, you might feel a little bounce on an overpass, but this was like, stuff was like swaying, man. It was incredible.
See, it's really,
oh yeah. Oh yeah. East Coast House of Forts.
but I think there's one particular guy.
New York, New Jersey, New England. Yep.
9 times out of 10.
You're moving far away from that mess. Traffic and weather.
I see see so many acts of kindness. I see people buying drinks for people,
way around the
making
corner there,
friends,
but
and people who've never met before,
Yeah.
making out like they've been in love for 10 years.
You listen to this guy? It's awesome. What a breath of fresh air. Yep. Yeah. I would say that, you know, when I was young, snow and cold, it was fun. You made a lot of money, depending upon what you did.
I'm Southern.
But man,
Raised to
you know, the older I've gotten, the less tolerant I am of shoveling snow, raking leaves. It's just, I'm done. I'm done with it. Man, if you told me that I could trade, you know, surviving 2 hurricanes at this point, maybe rebuilding after one, but never have to rake another leaf or shovel another snowflake ever again, or be just like constantly cold for like 5 months out of the year, trade. I'd trade that in a heartbeat if I could get Mr. Squatch and the Little Influencer movie. I would have had my bags packed and been down somewhere in there like literally 8 years ago. I would have been done. It's not that I don't like New England. One, it's really expensive, and two, it's just I'm done with like the whole cold and snow thing, and you know,
give a little more attention to that fella.
not being
never
able
know,
to go
'cause
out
he's
without
obviously
freezing for like 6 months out of the year. And they have a lot of like, there's a lot more to do down in those areas than there is around where I live. I mean, you can go to Boston and Providence, but it's, you know, it's northeast, it's New England, so everything is like sky high. Whereas I come out here and really outside of the zoo, everything's reasonably priced. Like even here in the airport, beers are like a little less than $10 a beer. $10 a beer is like the average up there. So at the airport, where it should be the most expensive, it's still cheaper than being back in the Boston and Providence area. You know, we're paying $9 a beer at like Roger Williams Zoo. We're paying $9 a beer out at like the local pub. This is like airport prices, and it's like being back home. So. You guys despise Cigar City. Yeah, exactly, Coach. It's like $12 for a triple, man. I mean, I like a good cigar, but what beers are in Cigar City?
Oh my god.
Literally just now. Well, like an hour.
$2 beer. See, and that's another thing that we don't have in Massachusetts. I don't know about where Coach is, because I know where he lives, but we don't have happy hour.
Yeah, well, my points and then my...
Highlight. We used to have Highlight up in Newport. I remember going to watch
So you're
it.
just working towards the
That
free
stuff
trip
was
every
some scary stuff, man. That ball's moving at like 120 miles an hour. And it's hard. There's no give. Yeah, see? I'll tell you what, best thing ever was happy hour down here, because the nights I wasn't streaming, even the nights I was, if I could get down somewhere between like 4 and 6, it was awesome. The bill was half of what it should have been, so. price of a single. Wow. I think like Olive Florida has happy hour, right? Isn't that like a thing? Most places do outside of New England. 2 for 1 at Chili's. That may be the closest thing to happy hour. Like half off, right? So now instead of, 1 beer for $9, now you get 2. Even that though, like out here in Massachusetts, they've like limited that. It's very rare you get any sort of alcohol special where it's like a 2 for 1, Coach, if you're tight but want to get loud. Here, so you're really sure you want to phrase it like that? Just saying.
Living the dream.
Hey, whatever you do, and that's fine. But this Bruce job. Plastic. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Pierce plastic.
Here's your water.
I had to read that twice. I knew what you meant, but I was like, Oh, yeah. Somebody want to give me a time check on that side? Chip face.
Second part is rotating one and basically kind of throw it to the same height. Each one going to the same height.
Really, Pierce? Couldn't tell.
Pretty much you're just going to look forward at the arms coming up, right? You're not really looking at your hand, right? So you just kind of...
Did a time check. What time do we go here? Streamlabs is telling me it's 6:36.
Yeah, once you get this down, you can swap it out for another one.
Does that mean it's like 9:30 East Coast time? Okay. Good enough. Oh yeah. My flight leaves in, like, I board in like an hour, just about an hour, a little bit more. 8:36 by you, okay. Over here, Coach, I board at 7:45, and it departs at like 8:30 or 8:34, and it lands in Boston at 4:50 in the morning, I think. And a shot. Ooh. Well, if it appeases the crowd,
Maui Brewing pineapple.
we could do that. I would not be sad. Maybe a little chilled screwball. Fireball. Yeah, 6 hours. It's so. There was a woman I was sitting next to on my flight down. The flight over took like 6 hours and like 15 minutes. No, you don't have to drive. So, she said usually the flight back is like 5 hours and change, like 5.5, 5:45, because typically there's a really good tailwind that helps push the plane along, so I'd be alright with that too. But I'm going from, like 55 degrees out now. I'm gonna land, it's gonna be like 27, so then have to deal with all the traffic. Yeah. Thankfully it's Sunday morning, so there won't be any. I'm gonna change my weekly drinking schedule from Seltzer Sunday to Stone Sunday. Hey, if I could get Stone beer, I'd do a Stone Sunday every Sunday. I do during my football streams. Mead Mondays. Oh, I love a good mead. I've not had a really good mead in so long. Right? Tito's Tuesday. We could do like a Wild Wednesday where I just try like random stuff nobody's ever heard of. Keep the Tin Can Thursday though. That's important. Weller's Wednesdays. Tin Can Thursdays, Fireball Friday, Sangria Saturday. Tin Can Thursdays, yep. Firestone Fridays, ooh. So I have a combination of Fireball and Stone Brewing, is that what we're talking? I gotta figure out like where to get this. I think the only thing available near me is their hazy IPA and their Stone IPA. I think those two I can find at a couple of the local places. Sleeping Saturdays. Merlot Monday. You know what's funny is I've never been a big wine drinker. Ever. There's only been one wine I really liked. It came out of some wine party, and it was like some fiesta. It was like a fizzy, reddish kind of wine. It tasted like fruit punch with fizz. It was really good. Like I could polish off a couple of bottles by myself.
You want another beer? Just having one. Happy as can be.
Cisco Saturday. Oh. Cisco Saturday. All right. Cisco Brewers, man, they are like 25 minutes from my house. Maybe 20 if I drive really fast. That place is awesome. You guys remember the stream I did from there? That place was great. They had Cisco Brewers. They had brought in, they had a wine brewer there. And they also had, I believe it was moonshine, if I remember right. That place was pretty legit.
Okay, I'll try it.
Not that I know of. But from what I understand, it's just like an update that it needs. So it may have been, and they could have just updated it already. Since I was a beta program person, so, and I would know it because my car is set up to update overnight, so it updates while I'm sleeping.
Yeah, but she tried it last night.
Yeah, my car never had trouble. My autopilot is phenomenal. This is the way I like my airports. Not busy.
Go Padres.
Red eyes on the Saturdays, way to go.
Only fills one max ticket. Put it back.
Spirit, yes, cheap liquor, yeah. Japans. Japans.
Grab that beer for you. How did you enjoy your 21st year last year?
It was pretty nice.
Travis is on SNL tonight.
Goes by really quick.
I don't know.
Well, just think
so
you lived to
I may not
22.
miss it though. So like on
You know.
on the flight over here,
Some people don't, you know. They can't handle it.
this flight,
Just turn 21, they go
like these
crazy, and
flights,
then
the
they
long
wrap
hauls
their
from
Camaro
east to
around a
west
tree.
in like one shot. They had a lot of channels available on DirecTV.
I know. I remember like, it was like Thursday when I was
Like all
a
the
kid.
left
I may be
section
able to
of
get
the
SNL because they had a lot of like local TV stations playing. They had NBC and ABC, CBS. So
When you're 7, here is more than 7.
stuff's working, making me tired. I like it.
Is this what all you do too?
And my time clock right now is all on. So next week is going to be a super struggle bus trying to get adjusted. Because just as I feel like I kind of sort of got adjusted.
So that's why it gets worse.
Because
Oh, Anthony the Molar Man, you missed him.
So, don't waste any time.
Did you see the camels earlier?
Enjoy.
We seen them twice, 2 times.
For you're an old man like me. Cheers.
Sweet Caroline. Pa, pa, pa. Now, if this doesn't get me banned from YouTube, nothing will.
That's right, yeah. Copyright infringement.
Yeah, oh, it's something terrible. This whole stream would be copyright infringement with the music.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
So I'm telling all these guys, I'm like, stick around because when it gets copyrighted, I may not edit it because there's so much music to edit over.
Oh,
When you
yeah.
edit over it, it takes out your voice. So
right,
at that
right.
point, you know,
That sucks.
I don't like them.
let's go Yankees. Coach, bite your filthy tongue. Oh, where'd you go, Anthony? Anywhere good? I'm telling you. So first we saw them from the bus, and then when I was walking around later,
Right?
I saw them again up close and personal. I was calling you all out. I'm like, where's Pierce? Where's Anthony the Molar Man? Where are my hump day friends? They were like one humpers. They were dromedaries, but hey. Oh, the 110 Grill. Oh, they got a place in Saugus? The 110 is awesome. They got a place up in, right on the Rentham-Attleboro line that's fantastic. Oh, no Strawberry Festival this year. Why not?
Well, you know, we didn't have it spinning like that when we were watching it last night. Maybe actually.
Come on, sing. Sweet Caroline. Pa, pa, pa. So good, so good, so good. I drink myself blind.
I'm sure
Ba,
we're
ba,
supposed to.
ba.
I'm sure this is what they told us to do. This is what I was told to do last night.
I mean, this novel, sure.
Oh, Drew went to the Strawberry Festival.
We can see it.
We used to have, so at one point, my little old town of Dayton, way, way long ago, like sometime in the pre-1950s, it was like the 20s or 30s, my little town of Dayton, Massachusetts was literally the strawberry capital of the world. We had the Strawberry Festival. We produced and exported more strawberries than anybody else in America. Anybody else in the world. So, which I think is a neat little fact. Yet, we're not known for our strawberries. Locally, we're known for the Cow Chip Festival. So, Coach, how big is your strawberry festival? Cow tipping, yeah, kind of. We used to do that as kids. Not so much anymore. There's only like one.
Yeah.
outside of the agricultural high school, there's only like one cow farmer left in the area. So the cow chip contest is a very interesting contest. It's hosted by the Lions. They use it as a fundraiser, and basically they have this huge grid, big square grid, and they let 3 cows out into the grid, and the cows are numbered like say 1, 2, and 3. And basically what happens is you bet on what square the cow is going to poop in, and that's how it goes. First cow to poop is first place. Second place, third place, and then the winner takes home some prize money. So typically, it's like $15 a square, and you have a chance to win. I think first place last year was like $500, so it was like $500, $350, and then $200 or something like that. So there is some money to be made if you can predict where the cow is going to do its thing. No, that's involved. Now, that is much different than some of the cow chip festivals, like out in the Midwest. Got some friends from Ohio. Cow chip festivals out there are literally like flinging cow patties. So there's different versions of this, I guess. But if anybody ever wants to come out to Dayton, we'll give you a historic tour of Old Strawberry. Come out at, I want to say it's the first weekend in June usually is when the Cow Chip Festival is. And then we have something called the, like a Frisbee coach, yep. We have something called the Council Oak, which is not standing anymore. It was an old oak tree, but out here the Wampanoag Indians were, a very big tribe. But it's where all the Northeast regional Indian chiefs would come and meet. They would all come and meet in Dayton at the Council Oak. So, you're passing that game.
Yeah, this definitely.
How do we get on the cow tipping? Coach Pierce, it was a really long road to cow tipping, but we got there. Discuss. Coach, discuss. Yes, let's discuss. I found it odd when I heard that there were other cow chip festivals that people found it weird that we were sitting around watching the cow poop in the square. But I found it a little more unnerving that they were talking about throwing it. VGN, hello, what's happening? I found it a little unnerving that they were like flinging cow poop. I'm like, what is up with that?
We're just experimenting. We're going to get this thing down there.
Oh yeah.
Getting it earlier and earlier.
So it is near 10 o'clock. Wow. Ooh, you guys are burning the midnight oil with me tonight. I love it. Fantastic. Cheers. Here's a little FML from Stone Brewing we've been sipping on here. We're gonna probably get one more beer. We've got time. It is 6:51 here, so I have just under an hour before my plane boards. We are at the San Diego International Airport here. Get ready to take the red eye back to Boston. So. Flying home, man. Flying home. Flying back to Boston. So we had Pierce shot time. All right.
Broke it right now.
We had a work trip. We were out here for some business. A little training. So must be shit. Shit time, coach.
Oh, okay.
We just got done talking about that. All right. I'll
Okay.
one last beer and one shot to go, and I'll let you guys pick the shot. So put it in the chat what you want me to order. Looks like they pretty much got a That's what I said. That was my go-to, but Ken was like, screwball.
In
But
San Diego,
we will.
origin of screwball.
That's the origin of screwball? Oh, I did not know that. How do I not get screwball?
Do you want me to tell you
It
the
literally originated here. Yeah, go ahead.
Can me tell you the origin of screwball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
so-
I love the stuff and I love it chilled.
It's good chilled. It's also good in a peanut butter and jelly shot. So you can
Oh,
use
is
a
that a
little,
little Chambord?
Chambord. With Chambord's technically raspberry.
Yeah.
So if you like raspberry jam, I guess it could be like a peanut butter and raspberry jam sandwich.
What do you guys
But
make?
just a little bit of cranberry juice makes it taste like a
Really?
peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But the origin of screwball came from a restaurant in Ocean Beach called OB Noodle House, which is a pho restaurant that was featured on diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Really?
Guy Fieri went there
No way.
and put the place on the map. They're famous for their wings. They're famous for they have excellent pho.
I had no idea. I was over there. I went to OB Brewery, and then I was
Okay.
at the OB Lodge, like the OB Grill around the corner.
Uh-huh.
After that, I did like a sunset stream the other night. So,
Well, they started doing flavored sake shots, right?
Oh.
And one of the most popular was a peanut butter sake shot that they basically
Really?
took sake and infused it with peanut butter and other things and sold it that way. So one of the bartenders said, hey, what if we took Jameson and mixed it with that same peanut butter stuff that we used for the sake? And everybody loved it, and it was so amazing. And then one of the very first things that I did in the pandemic, when the first restaurants were allowed to start selling only food to go at this point,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
right after the lockdown. On day one, my wife and I called OB Noodle House and we ordered a bunch of stuff to go, including they were selling, to help keep them going, they were allowed to sell mason jars filled with those peanut butter Jameson shots, right?
no way.
You had to keep them refrigerated. That's the only thing, because it had real peanut butter
Yeah,
in it.
yeah.
Right? Two of their bartenders got together and said, "What if we made a distilled peanut butter whiskey that you didn't have to refrigerate?" They came
Yeah.
up with Screwball,
Wow.
and the rest is history. In order to be a rep for Screwball, you had to be an investor and basically drive all around the country because you had skin in the game. And that's how it got to the East Coast and all these other places, is guys literally from here who had money in the business went and took samples around.
So I had it several
Got it
years
going.
back at Christmas time,
Yeah.
cooking for my family. I cooked for like 30 people at Christmas,
Yep.
and I didn't hear it. I didn't even know it. I walked into my local liquor store. They said, "Hey, we had a rep drop some of this off. If it takes off, we've got a couple of cases. They're gonna bring us more." And I'm like, "Well, what is it?" So they gave me a shot of it, and I was like, it was like drinking peanut butter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sold.
So the product
And ever since.
was so good that Bushmills came to them and said, "We want to buy Screwball from you for I think it was $150,000." And that's what they said. They laughed. They
Yeah,
said, "We've got
of
more
course.
money than that in it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it." And they said, "All right, fine. Well, if you're not willing to sell, this is what we're going to do. We're going to release our own peanut butter whiskey, and we're going to blow you guys out of the water." And they literally tried to do that. They released a product that also, the logo on a bottle of Screwball is a black sheep.
Oh
Right?
yeah. Okay.
They it was a different shaped black sheep, but they even put a black sheep on their bottle.
Come on.
I swear they did, and they tried to bury Screwball because with all their power,
Yeah.
because they have all this, they can put more product out than Screwball can. They have more advertising money and all that kind of stuff.
Course, sure.
And they lost. They lost the fight. I've
didn't
never
even-
heard of Bushmills peanut butter
ever.
whiskey.
I was just gonna say, I've never heard of Bushmills making a peanut butter whiskey.
They
ever.
tried. They did try it.
Somebody
True
just said,
story.
Screw those guys.
Ah!
I love it.
Well done. Well done. Anyway, well there you go. There's the story.
Somebody says dirty bastards.
Well, dirty corporate bastard.
Right? So I guess that's sold then. I like Screwball. Come from here. So we're gonna get Screwball. But what about my final beer? What is that gonna be? That's the question now, right? Sake is the nectar of life.
I need to. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's clean.
What's your favorite food topping? Depends upon the food. Do they do untapped? I don't know. I don't see any untapped over there.
Someone's totally gonna break this.
Greedy. Stout. Okay. Chad, I like the way you think, which I've already had that one though. I think. Did I? Oh no. Stone Delicious, which I had earlier this week. Oh, I did. No, the FML, the one I'm having now is the strongest one. I don't know if they have, I don't see a stout on here, but I'm gonna ask. Oh, they do have a, yep. Modern Times Black House Oatmeal Coffee Stout. Or the Associate Pug List, which is an Irish dry stout, but they're kind of weak.
Ready?
Like the Modern Times is only 5.8. The Associate Pug List is only 4.5. They're kind of weak beers. Let it be bartender's choice.
No, you're going the right way.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like
I might get a Stone Delicious to go with this.
But the
It
other
is
way
the
it has to not.
third
as far as
strongest beer I
not.
can have
So
tonight.
that's how they shoot with plant
I just had the FML. I had the Arrogant Bastard.
Maybe it's not. There it is. There it is. So you just need it to be turned a little bit and then.
It is tough to pass up an 8.5% beer again though. All this music's so getting me canceled. So getting me canceled. Too bad they don't have TNT beer. No enjoy buying? No. So, I mean, this is an airport bar too. So to see how much stuff they have here is really impressive. I'm gonna get that Stone Delicious. Stone Delicious and a shot of Screwball, and then you can close me out.
Got it.
That'd be great. Thank you.
My pleasure. You say you like it chilled then?
Yeah, can you chill it for me? That'd be great.
John, right? Just the kids drink and the one who's
Yep.
still there for you. You guys can take those drinks all the way. All right, safe travels, guys.
Thank you very much.
much.
All right, here we go. Showtime. Finish with the Statue of Liberty. What is that, Coach? Explain to me what the Statue of Liberty. I mean, I know what it is, but. Pierce, what's the name of that place you go to again? All right.
All right.
I like it. Thank you very much, sir.
Very, very well.
Appreciate it.
Cheers. I'll close you out.
Salute. Thank you. All right. So, got ourselves peanut butter whiskey. Stone Delicious. Oh, the brass tap. Okay. 42023 coming out. All right, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, for sure. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Sean.
Math is hard now. 1 minute. Coach, all right. So hold on. Shoot the shot. Of course, I'm going to shoot the shot, Coach. Really? What do you take me for here? Any other way to do it? Let me scroll back up. Dip your finger in it, light it on fire, shoot the shot, and I love it. Dad, figure out.
Change?
No. That's the stuff the government don't even know about.
He said online just now.
Who I work for also, so that's awesome.
Okay.
Tina, I forgot about 420, hurt yourself. Mine is way bigger. It's always about size. I mean, come on. All right, so here we go. Oh, so good. Yes, delicious. It's 7.7. I figure it's close enough to 8.5. I haven't had it in a few days. When I did have it before, it was literally delicious. It was good. So, but all right. So as we wrap things up here, I've been going for. Oh my God. I've streamed for like 5.5 hours today. I've streamed for 5.5 hours. So, man, and I appreciate all you guys like hanging out with me. I can't thank you enough. You guys have given me so much support over like the last like 18 months here, and the channel's grown, and we do a lot of like good stuff, and you guys just always like bomb in here, and you make things entertaining, and you interact with me, and I love it. So thank you all very much. This is gonna wrap up our East Coast trip. So, our West Coast trip. We're flying back to the East Coast tonight. So, you know, soap drop hours. I don't know. It's, you know, if I had the mouse behind me, listen, I'm just gonna throw this out there. If I had the power of the mouse behind me, I would be killing it so hard right now. I'd be making other people cry. And I'm not going to name who those people would be, because there are a lot of really good streamers out there, but there are a lot of other streamers who are doing okay. I would just be blowing them out of the water. I know I would. I would make it my own personal goal. It would be like a vendetta. Clearing the palate so I can get the full effect of the screwball. But I do appreciate y'all hanging with me here on the West Coast on all these streams that were really kind of unplanned, that we got out the door and you guys really helped kind of put out there. I mean, the zoo stream, when I ended my zoo stream just a few short hours ago, I'd already had like 200 views on it. So, I don't know about that. Maybe long term, but, you know, I would say in the last 2-year stretch, I'd be giving a lot of people a run for their money right now. I know I would. I don't do much right naturally, but naturally, I think I just have a really good personality. A lot of it has to do with my upbringing. So, you know, and I appreciate that you guys just come and hang out and you enjoy yourselves. So that tells me that I'm doing something right, you know? And I want to continue to do that. If I had the mouse behind me, I'd be able to attract way more people, because that's what the mouse does for you. But I don't, so we do what we do, and we push as hard as we can, and it is what it is, you know? It's still a bunch of fun, and that's all that counts. Rip the PB, goes to the beer, and dance with the barber. Coach, is that how that is supposed to go, Coach? I have a sneaking suspicion that is not how that should be going. Although, maybe. Oh, gosh. Rip the shot, guzzle the beer, and dance with the barber. I love it. What would Coach do? That is always a good question. Whenever I am in these situations, that has become one of my default go-tos. There's a couple other people I throw in there too. Kind of like, what would this person do? But, yeah, so the West Coast trip has been, I would say, a success. I had a great week at work, and the after hours, I mean, have been fantastic. I get to see a lot of places that were on my bucket list. You know, so that's always a pleasurable experience. And the people I was with were a bunch of fun just to be around. They were really good people, so cannot complain. But good to see you guys. Here's a little screwball, which I just found out, news to me, originated here down in San Diego. So what a fitting way, but to top off this week, the San Diego shot and the San Diego beer. Right? Cheers. Oh, that stuff is so good. That stuff is dangerously good. Dangerously good. You expect? Wait, what did I miss? What would Coach do? Yeah. Coach, I think you should 100%. WWCDs. Like, pick a day. Wednesdays. Wednesdays are what would Coach do Wednesdays? Oh, Francisco. What's happening? Thank you. Hey, Francisco, man, I will tell you what.
How you doing?
This has been such an incredible West Coast experience. People out here, everybody's been really friendly, welcoming. The food's been outstanding. The drinks have been out of control good. I mean, there were so many places to go and see. A lot of places that I've seen before now. And I've always said, oh, you know, I want to go and see, and I got to these places. It has just been a really good West Coast experience, so much so that I am going to try to plan a vacation to come back out here and spend a few more days down here in San Diego, probably during the summer when things are maybe open a little bit later and some other things are going on that aren't going on now. For instance, like a Padres game. So I must have walked by that stadium, I don't know, half a dozen times, maybe more, and there are no Padres games right now, because if they would have had Padres games, we would have had a live stream from a Padres game. It looked really cool. The back of center field, totally open. Like, they have a little park back there for like kids. So if you buy a ticket, they have like a playground area and a little, I call it a park with like trees and a sitting area. And you could see clear to home plate. I thought it was the coolest thing in the entire world. I would have loved to have gone into that stadium and just like banged around inside that stadium for a little bit. So, right, check out Pizza Port next time I'm here. So there are a bunch of different places that it was physically impossible for me to get to, given that I was really here for work. And I was going to these places on my off time, you know, and really kind of burning the midnight oil almost to a fall. So I will say, if you are ever in downtown San Diego, and you're in the Gaslamp district, go out and check out Nick the Greek. So it was late one night, and I'm trying to think where I was coming back from. That was the night that, I did the Lost Abbey stream, right? The church from Lost Abbey Brewing. So I left there at about 8:15, and Lost Abbey, that little hot dog place, closed at 8 o'clock. So I said, I'll just wander back to the trolley and figure things out from there. And on the way, I saw this Greek place. And I was like, we have a Greek place near us, and the food is, you know, it's good. I said, so I'll stop in there. And I got this, they called it like a Greek protein bowl, or a power bowl. And it came with like shredded beef. It had rice, lettuce, and it had some sort of like garlicky Greek cream sauce on it. It was, I am not kidding, it is one of the best bowls I've ever eaten. It was so good. So, Nick the Greek in San Diego, it's in the Gaslamp District. If you're ever down there, it's a couple blocks off of the stadium. It is so good. I'm gonna have a blog coming out, a quasi vlog, I guess. It'll really be like a short little video, just a bunch of pictures that I took while I was here. We'll see some cool stuff, maybe that you wouldn't normally see on a normal stream, because I can have access to other things. So you have to watch for that. I'm going to try to put that together over the next couple of days, see what goes on. But right now, we're going to finish up our Stone Delicious. Still as good as the day I tried it. And I will say good night to you all. I'm getting on a plane in 30 minutes, and we're going to make our way back to Boston. So thank you for a fantastic week here in San Diego. Thank you for supporting me and this channel. Our first West Coast stream ever. The first time I've ever been to the West Coast. So this experience has been great. I really, really want to come back and experience more things that California has to offer, even outside of San Diego. I've heard of some really good things going north to like LA, San Francisco, where I actually have some family. So thank you, Coach. I appreciate that. And for now, I will catch you all next week. We'll have a tin can stream. As long as I get my computer back, I'd like to do a couple of Celtics games and maybe a Brewing stream. Thank you all for joining me at the zoo today. That was an incredible stream. We streamed for like 4 hours from the San Diego Zoo, so if you haven't seen that stream yet, go and check it out. Leave me a like. If you have not subscribed yet, I'm trying to get to 1,400 subscribers. So I would really appreciate, double check, make sure you're subscribed. If you are not, it is something really simple. Just click that subscribe button, join my little community here, my little band of brothers and sisters, and check out what we have to offer. We're really family friendly. We do a lot of beer streams and zoo streams. We do a ton of NFL stuff when it's in season. We're going to try to get into the tail end of basketball and hockey here, and we definitely do Disney. So if you're in for a Disney stream, we're here in April. So we will see you all later. Thank you all very much. I appreciate you all being here live from San Diego. We will catch you all later. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you.